Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill just proved why it's one of the few isekai I can truly say that I love. Now, episode 6 of season 2 could easily be called a filler episode. We're wrapping up the dungeon arc that we just got out of and setting up the next adventure that we're going on, but ultimately there's no big battles, there's no extravagant dishes like there typically are. No, this story focuses on two little kids who have a very sick mom. And there's no big twists, there's no big gotcha moment. No, these are just two genuinely well-written kids who you spend a very short time with but can't help but feel endeared by, just like Makoto does. Makoto's response to this situation is so genuine and understanding. One of my favorite moments is at the end of the episode when he's giving them the elixir. He could easily just hand them the elixir. He could make more than he wants to. He doesn't have any need for their money. He's one of the richest people in the world at this point and has many companions that could help him make more. So, what does he do? Because he knows these kids won't just accept free handouts. They're very clearly hardworking kids who want to help their mom of their own fruition. Well, he trades them. In the beginning of the episode, we saw that they took down an orc. Well, in reality, Sui and Dora took down a orc, but Makoto lets them keep it under the guise of, we'll trade it for something for your mom, knowing that orcs are not going to be enough money to actually trade for something that would be able to save their mom. So Makoto at the end of the episode makes a deal with them, which also inspires the kid. If you stay for the end of the little chibi thing, the kid is very inspired by Makoto's kindness and actions, kind of understanding that he basically gave them a handout, but as payment, he wants to work harder. He wants to make himself a merchant, not an adventurer like his dad, who basically abandoned his kids. Because, yeah, he understands the importance of being there for his family and helping them out. And where other isekai would take this filler episode and give it some really shitty writing, maybe even some fan service, some big bombastic jokes, no. This seeks to tell a very poignant and emotional story in 22 minutes, and it achieves it better than most stories I read do. Now, I'm not saying that this has to be your favorite isekai, and I can't even say it's mine, but it is definitely one that holds a very special place in my heart, because this just proves that while you can watch this show for the cooking and the big action moments, it can actually zone in and tell a beautiful story. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, drop a like and follow while you're there, and as always, stay nerdy.